and let us start the show. That's not it.
Thalmor Radio. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Thalmor Radio. Yeah, he's coming at you from the top. Oh no, no, he won't stop. Thalmor Radio. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Thalmor Radio.
Thalmor Radio.
There comes a time in every man's life. I don't know what I was even going to say, but I do know one thing, and that is that in every man's life. Oh, why are you in my life? Oh, great! Like I said, great start to the show. I did the ping in the wrong channel. We're coming in every man's life. Just mwah, that's what you want every night, every Friday night. But hi, Mom. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm very good. There were some people who were asking about you. They wanted you to come and say hi.
Hello, everybody.
So Thalmom is here.
Hello.
Mom, are you are you coming in every man's wife on a Friday night?
No, I'm mostly just going to sleep.
That's very reasonable, I think. That's a good answer.
Well, thank you.
So Blackwater and Hollywood ended their war Monday, actually.
Okay, good. Nothing like peace.
Nothing like peace, exactly. Are you a pixel hugger?
I don't really know if that's legal or not.
It shouldn't be.
Oh, okay.
It shouldn't be.
So I didn't think it should be.
What do you think of Hollywood's performance in the war?
It was impressive.
It was. And what do you think of the Syndicate's performance in the war?
I think they need to keep their nose a little cleaner.
That's really funny, actually. You heard it first, ladies and gentlemen. The Syndicate needs to keep their nose cleaner. I almost spilled my water out with that one. I love you, Mom.
I love you.
But thank you for coming on. Some people wanted to hear from you.
Well, thank you all. You have a wonderful show.
Love you. I'll see you.
See you. Good night.
All right. So that was Thalmom, who came and graced us, blessed us, really, with her presence. But now we must continue the show. And that involves talking about myself, of course. My weekends have become much busier because I have some new friends and I've been playing Dungeons and Dragons with them like pretty much once a weekend, though we skip some weekends because people get busy with work. But if that wasn't enough, my other friends who have had for longer, they're getting into Warhammer 40k now. And so actually one of them actually gifted me some miniatures. But the other friend got like $5,000 worth of miniatures for like a couple $100 because he knew someone who was selling all his stuff. And so we're going to be playing that soon, and that's going to be really fun. In real life, Prefontaine, in real life. I don't know if my brain is finally broken or what, but I've been doing more in real life stuff, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know. Maybe I'm just a traitor. Maybe I'm becoming a toxic person, but I'm actually making real life friends and doing things with them. So that's pretty cool. Maybe you all should consider it sometime. Zig, I don't know what that green stuff is. I'm guessing it's the weed, and that's the devil's lettuce. And if you smoke it, you go to hell. And I try to avoid hell because Lord knows I do enough things to send me there already, and I do not need to add to it. When it comes to drugs, I only pop Roxy's and Xannies like a good Christian. So that's that. So, show is different tonight, ladies and gentlemen. I can actually say ladies and gentlemen now because Hannah's here. Awesome. Ladies and gentlemen, this show's a bit different. The show's a little bit different tonight because I'm going to try to keep it at 45 minutes. Probably will be done after more like 20 or 30 minutes, but definitely going to stop at 45 because of the trial. The trial of Borg begins at 10 p.m., which is 54 minutes from now. And I want to stop the show before it to let people get some last-minute preparations in. I need jury members. Right now, if you can stick around until like midnight tonight, tell me right now. Because I need more jury members. Type 1. Type 1 if you can be a jury member. Not you, Bree! Not you, Deacon! Ah! Type 1 diabetes. Goodness gracious. All right. Very good to know that the lead attorneys are volunteering for jury duty. Makes me very happy, but I think that gives me enough people. Yeah, Kitten, Danny, Eligos, Gnome. Yeah, great. So we are good. We are good on that front. I will assign you guys to the jury and the reserve pool tonight. Tonight, but like a couple minutes before the thing. Because I already have 2. I just need 3 more and some extras. Also, there's no real life segment because a third of you, now probably more like half of you, hate it. And there's nothing happening anyways that I haven't already talked about. I already talked about the Canadian trucker stuff. I already talked about Ukraine, Russia. Nothing else has happened. Nothing has happened that I feel like going over. Well, actually, it has, but I'm not going to go over it anyways because I'm not going to alienate. I'm not going to cause half the people to leave. Because that'd be dumb because there's an actual event happening after the show. Russia blitzes an update. So for the rest of the show, it's going to be politics and war stuff. And so I will now talk about real life stuff. Hold on. Let's talk about politics and war. And what's happened with politics and war? It's very sad that Lordaeron disbanded. I always hate to see these really established alliances disband because, like, a community is a living thing. And like a body, a community can get sick, a community can get withered, a community can be broken, and it's sad to see Lordaeron finally disband. They were a good alliance. I don't know what Caster's going to do. I hope Caster does well with whatever endeavors he does. But rest in peace, Lordaeron. I hope all of the new members, except for the ones that got banned, I hope they do well. Guys, remember when Lordaeron? Okay, that's how you spell Lordaeron. That's a decent name for something. That's a decent name for something. But do you guys remember when Lordaeron changed its name to Lord Rand? like that could be part of like a Bible quote. And the Lord runs to his flock, for he is our shepherd. Like, I don't know, it's just funny. Oh no, I'm out of smart water. I'm gonna go open up another one. but I won't do that now because I don't care. You don't really need water, to be honest. You don't need water. People say you need water, they're lying. That the idea that you need water is a big water lie. Okay, we know big pharma lies, big water lies too. Okay, so keep that in mind because you don't want to be overhydrated, ladies and gentlemen. You don't want to look. Go outside on a sunny day and run, and there will be moisture on your flesh. Your body produces your own moisture. Okay, so this idea that you need to drink like what, a gallon of water, you'll drown. You will drown. The more water will pool at your feet and will move up to your lungs, and you will eventually drown if you drink too much water. So stop. Okay, so the Thalmom commentary on the Blackwater Hollywood War was very good. I thought it was especially funny that she said the Syndicate needs to keep their nose clean because, like, I tell my mom about the game here and there, but I didn't tell her anything about the Syndicate, so her saying that was really funny. And it's evidence that God is real. So that is really funny. The war ended on Monday, Valentine's Day truce. I presume that ending the war on Valentine's Day was like intentional because it's cute and funny. Peace terms were pretty standard stuff. A couple standard, like, just standard stuff, nothing special. There was like a joke term or two, but nothing too interesting for me because I'm not a part of those communities and they're not funny to me. I hate me. Oh man. I had nothing to say. What were the damages? What were the damages in the end? I know Hollywood was able to sit on Blackwater pretty well, but what were the final damages? Was Blackwater able to do? Okay, they weren't able to wage an effective guerrilla campaign. Okay, and I think Shiho also got away from Gov again. Shiho came out of retirement, I think, to fight and coordinate the war effort, and then I think he went back into retirement. About 3.50. Thank you, Deacon, for that. I'm gonna call you Deacon. Oh, okay. So it's oh my gosh, how do I read this? 185 to 287? Is that it? So with Hollywood was a billion ahead. Am I reading that right? That's okay. So about a third more in damages. Yeah, that sounds about decent. Okay, I'm just going to assume it's about 2 to 3. So, I have no commentary. I figured when we pieced out with Rose, I expected that the next conflict would involve Hollywood in some way, just because at the turn of the year, going into 2022, everyone else had fought. Blackwater fought, I think, Oasis. Clock fought Mystery. Then Clock turned around and pimp slapped Rose. And so that meant that Hollywood was the last one not having done anything. And with the current meta, that wasn't going to stand. Either they would have to do something or someone would find an excuse to hit them somehow. And they took the fight to Blackwater. I don't know why. Is Weisel here? Weisel, can you explain really quickly why you guys fought Blackwater anyways? Not that it really matters, but I don't know what the paper press release CB was. Not that, I don't care. Unmute him? That's a good idea. I was going to let him type, but I will unmute him. You can talk if you are able, Weisel.
Yeah. I guess we had like 2 CBs, I guess. One was the Grumpy one with TS hitting Grumpy Guardian 4 times in a row. And so I guess essentially revenge for them. And then the other one we used was just over the past year, the wars they had taken were not even. So that was what we used. I guess the whole revenge for Grumpy was the one that got the most talking, but that's basically it.
Thank you, Weisel. I will mute you again. So yeah, that was that. I think the Syndicate has like $1 trillion, literally $1 trillion stashed away, probably in the Cayman Islands. So they rebuilt just fine. Partisans returned. I imagine Partisans in the Syndicate. Adam returned. Adam is in 99A. And what else is happening? I think it's it for that. Oh shit! I completely skipped my first topic, which is I'm going to talk about how great Vice is. So there was a merge between Aurora and what's they're called? What was the other alliance? Who did they merge with? Who did Aurora merge with? Voodoo? Voodoo. Voodoo and Aurora merged to form Serpentis. And I talked about this either last week or the week before. But I had imagined that they were going to like become part of Rose. That did not happen. They actually stuck with Block, which I thought was very interesting. And I thought that was really cool. Because I liked Aurora. I thought Aurora was decent. And I like Vice, who was in Voodoo. So it's good to have all of those people under the clock roof. Under the clock tower. So that's nice. What else is going on? Oops, that's not my itinerary. That's not my itinerary. Okay, this is woo. Okay, let me open up the forums real quick. Which I gotta go to my phone to do because if I try and navigate my computer while holding down control with push to talk, it's gonna be weird because control does things. There's been a bunch of threads lately about random shit, and I don't know if any of it matters. Guys, I have to rely on you for this because I'm bad at doing the show. Did anything happen these past couple days since the war ended that I need to talk about? Because I don't think so, and you know what? I need to stop. For the longest time, I had this mindset that Microsoft doesn't matter, but it actually does because there is more things happening, and the community is decentralized and fragmented enough that this micro stuff kind of does matter. I need to really change that. That will not change tonight. That will change after tonight. I need to cover more stuff. I need to read every thread and at least make some notes. So, but for tonight, I do need help because I don't know if anything happened. Atlas merged into erotic orangutans trampling rodents. Okay, very good. Very proud of Atlas and erotic orangutans trampling rodents for their merge. That's very great. Erotic orangutans trampling rodents merge into TKR. And there is a splinter realm. Very nice, very nice. Is Camelot doing something? I keep seeing Camelot be mentioned. What did Camelot do? EOTR. Now, EOTR, that was Justinian's thing, right? What did Justinian do? Is Justinian in TKR, or did he do the splinter that broke off from the merge? Okay, so Justinian returned home. Very true, Luna. Do I want to? No, I don't want to. Well, I won't name names, but Oh, that's what that. Okay, thank you, Avatar. I keep seeing the 3-city thing get brought up. He sold his alliance for 3 cities. That is funny. If he did do that, is he here? Can I ask him about it? I don't think he's here. I don't see him. Well, I'll ask him later because that is funny. How big is he? I just got City 34, and if someone who was in their 30s, I can imagine why they would like give up a weak political position or a weak political standing for more cities. That makes sense. TKR is the new Rose. Is TKR getting a bunch of merges? Who else merged in TKR? Let's start from that. Castle Camelot. What the fuck is that? I need to look it up. 124 members? Wait, what? How does this have 124 members? Huh? Where's the government? Huh? I am very confused, ladies and gentlemen. Wait, so what's Camelot? Okay, here's Camelot. Wait, so what's Castle Camelot? What? Guys, there's 2 Camelots. There's Castle Camelot, which is 58 days old, is led by Siegfried the Free. But then you have Camelot. Whoa. It's like I did just notice this. I pay very little attention to the game. What the fuck? This is weird. So there's now 2 Camelots apparently with the same flag. Castle Camelot has no alliance description. That's really good. You don't want to be a part of an alliance that has an alliance description. Guys, right now, alliance audit time. Okay, AA time. Check your alliance page. If it has anything in the description, if there's any text or any images, you need to leave. You need to leave right now. If an alliance government is putting time into decorating their alliance description, they are taking time away from running the alliance, be it enforcing IA measures, training new members. This is not art class. This is politics and war. Okay? This is not a time to take out the finger paint and the colored pencils and to draw and write, okay? This is politics and war. You need to be learning Milcom. You need to be building up cities. You can't be decorating an alliance thing. You can't. Milcom. Lord knows Abigail Shapiro should be the head of Milcom, but I digress. What else happened? Okay, I think my last thing. It's 9:24. I could spend like 5 minutes bullshitting, then 5 minutes talking. So Mars made a thread, and did I talk about this last week? I might have. Fuck it. Let me look. But Mars made a thread in which he talked about basically like he made the case for getting rid of bots essentially. And he kind of pivoted to where he was like, well, it would be better if we had like one Alex endorsed bot or something. And he has edited the OP several times as he made his thoughts more coherent and such. But the initial reaction to the thread was very negative. That's not the thread in question. Let me post the thread I'm talking about. No, not court chat. Thalmor Radio. Let me post it here. That's the thread I'm talking about. And the first page is full of people dunking on Mars and laughing at him, and he got a lot of downvotes. And I didn't like that because I also kind of share a general anti-bot position. I do discriminate against bots. I will not date a bot. I will not marry a bot. I will not be friends with a bot. I will not work for or employ a bot. I am anti-bot. I don't know how you feel about bots, but we might just have to agree to disagree. What if the robocy is good? Well, I said nothing about sleeping with a bot. I just wouldn't date one. There are some girls you take to bed but don't date. That's how I feel about bots. Okay. I won't go any. I won't go any further than that. But I made a post in Mars's thread on the first page, and I will actually link to my response. Let me pull up the link to my thing. Oh, Lord help me. I can't navigate my computer. There it is. There's the URL I'm looking for. So that is the link to my post in that thread. And if you click on it, it will not take you to my post. It will give you an error message because my post got deleted. Zig says, someone read Thalmor's post. That is literally impossible because the mods deleted it. But I did not receive a warning point. A mod, Thalmor, read your post. I can't read my post. It's been deleted. It is gone. It's dead. Why did they delete it? So my post said two things. My post was 2 paragraphs, and it said, I kind of agree with getting rid of bots. If your alliance is reliant on bots, your alliance is doing it wrong. Maybe we shouldn't get rid of all bots. Maybe we should start with getting rid of recruitment bots and encouraging people to be able to do these functions more on themselves because that's personal growth. That was the gist of the first paragraph. The second paragraph is why it got banned. Not banned, it's why it got removed. The second paragraph said, it's very interesting how even though Mars is making good points, people are just dunking on him and are just disregarding it. It reminds me of how if you talk bad about porn or say porn should be regulated, people freak out and get mad at you. And I think that's why it got deleted. I think the mods might be a coomer, and I think the mod got angry that I said something against porn, and I think he was able to rationalize it to himself by saying, "Oh, this makes me upset, but also it might be derailing, so I'm going to remove it." But I was not issued a warning point or a moderation strike. I sent a message to the moderators asking what happened. Can my thing be restored? Can I get an explanation? I have been ignored. It has been over a week. So I'm going to be making my own thread probably tomorrow in which I ask for a clarification because either my post needs to be restored or 2, I need to be issued a moderation strike. We're not playing this game where mods will dish out punishments, but or they will take action, but not be confident enough in their action to actually punish players. And this brings me to my next thing, which is there's this one mod who I don't like, and I already posted about them in high musings, but I will post this thing here in the chat. This is a thing Let me blow it up. So this post is from the thread that got made about Borg, and it's Malfeasant, and what he says, or it could be a she, I don't know. I'm going to assume it's a he though, because it's the internet, and 95% of us are he's. And he says, if it isn't another post getting a lot of unneeded posts that add nothing but giving me the enjoyment of warning people. Let's remember to keep it civil, guys, and stay on topic. Lastly, a pro tip for some of you. Insulting in your argument only works to weaken it, and if you don't believe that saying, then know it leads me to having to hide and possibly warn you, so you end losing either way. And I did not skip words or speak badly. I read it word for word. This guy does not know how to English very right. I don't either, but I'm a lot better than this guy. And I also think it's creepy how he's like, giving me the enjoyment of warning people. And like, he is so excited at the prospect of using his mod powers that he forgets how to like type coherently. And but a lot of mods are like this. They take, guys, and this is true in real life. If someone wants power, if they see the responsibility and the power, and they're like, I want this, they should not have it. Nobody should be eager for power and respond. That is a red flag. That is a red flag. I don't know. It's just creepy. I didn't like this post, and I bet it was this malfeasant motherfucker who is so excited to give warnings that deleted my anti-porn post. I bet it was malfeasant. I don't know, but like I said, I've already established that this guy doesn't know how to English. But anyways, I'm going to make a thread tomorrow asking for clarification about why my shit got deleted. Prefontaine says unmute me. Where is he? There he is. What is it, Pre?
It's Maleficent.
Maleficent. That's not a word. That's a nothing. That doesn't exist. It's a character. Oh, it's a character. Gotcha. She's the villain in Sleeping Beauty Disney movie. You know, Disney is making like. No, I've been to Disneyland twice when I was a kid, but I haven't. I've watched few Disney movies. I prefer to watch the same Sopranos clips over and over again.
Oh,
Hey, I'm walking here. Oh man, I love the Sopranos. I finally got the DVD from Many Saints of Newark. I'm gonna watch it tomorrow. All right, 9:34, guys. No, I'm not ready to end the show. Final call. Politics and war. Any final topics I need to touch on or go over before we recess for 20 minutes? I will give people a minute to say something. Question: did Tony and his family get whacked at the end? You know, I've seen when the Sopranos commercial aired for the Super Bowl, I did see some discussion of that on Twitter. People saying, "Oh, this confirms that AJ and Meadow survived." I don't think there was any reason to assume that they wouldn't. But I do think Tony gets shot, and that's why there's a cut to black. I do think that. There's a lot of hinting about that. For example, in season 6, when Bobby and Tony are in the boat, they talk about death and how it's sudden, and how I think it's Tony says, everything probably just goes dark. Season 6 is about endings. The crime family is ending. Everyone's getting shot, or they're flipping to the police. AJ and Meadow are adults and are starting to live their own life. So they're flying from the nest. Tony is warned by his attorney that there's a 90% chance of him getting indicted. It's all about endings. It's all about endings, and I think Tony's life is part of that. Especially with the final scene in the diner. He goes into the bathroom, and with the angle, if he went into the bathroom to retrieve a firearm, he has a perfect angle to shoot at Tony. Tony is in the booth by himself. There's no one next to him. And I thought it was peculiar when I first watched that scene. Why do they keep showing how Meadow can't park? Meadow can't parallel park for shit. She keeps fucking it up. Why show that? This is the final scene of the best show in television. Millions watching. Why are you going to spend precious seconds showing that Meadow can't fucking park? It's because if Meadow could park and could get into the diner sooner, she could have sat next to Tony. Because the scene ends with Meadow entering the diner and Tony looking up at her. Why does that matter? If she could park on time and get in there, she could sit next to Tony. If she could sit next to Tony, the shooter wouldn't have a clear shot, and he would have given up the hit, and Tony would have lived. Everything about that scene screams Tony gets shot. Everything about that season screams Tony gets shot. David Chase just didn't want to show it for a number of reasons. I think that makes sense. We don't see Adriana get shot, even though we all know she dies. Some people like to speculate that, no, Silvio let her go. That's complete horseshit. She's dead as hell. But anyways, there you go. That's my Sopranos freaking out. I'd help Meadow park her car. She is 40. Jamie Lynn Singer is 40, and she is still fine. Okay. 9:38. I'm done. We're gonna play out the theme. The recording for the episode. No, it's not a sitcom. It's a crime drama. We're going to play the theme. The recording for the show. Thalmor Radio is going to end in 1 minute. Don't go, though, because the trial for Borg is going to begin at 10. So stick around. If you're interested in the trial. If you don't care about the trial, then do whatever you want. But we are not ending. We're just going on a recess. I'm going to play Adventure Capitalist and probably eat something real quick. I am going to ping for trial. I'm going to do a ping right as the show ends. And I'm going to do another one like right at 10. Abigail Shapiro is not 21. She has to be older than that. Okay. Kills Bob, play the theme, and then Zig end the recording when the theme is done.